Introduce yourself, name, age, and where you're from, and how long you've lived there.
Hi, my name is Katie Gottlieb. I'm 19 years old. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I've lived in Avondale, Pennsylvania for the past 15 years, and currently I'm living in Providence, Rhode Island to go to school at Johnson & Wales.
Hey, tell us about your background and your upbringing / past. How did that help or hurt the person or baker you've become today?
I was raised by my single mom, and she basically supported me no matter what I did throughout my whole life. So when I decided that I wanted to go into baking and pastry arts, she was behind me 100%, and that really helped me to be where I am today.
Do you have a team name? If yes, what is it?
Me and Jessica's team name is Philly Fresh, fresh with a PH, because we're both from Philadelphia, and we're fresh meat. We're young, and we're new to the baking and pastry arts world.
Oh, what is the relationship with your teammate? Are they your spouse, family member, best friend? Describe your relationship. How do you get along and how did you meet?
Me and Jessica first met through Chef Chad Durkin when he introduced us at the Chocolate Fashion Show in Washington, D.C. about 2 or 3 years ago. Ever since, we've been really great friends. We've kept in touch through Facebook. We've shown each other how we've improved throughout the years with our skills. And we knew we were meant to be good friends since the first day we met, we were able to switch bras.
How do you work as a team? Describe your roles in the kitchen.
Me and Jessica, we're both go-getters. We come up with a plan, we know where we want to go, and we go with it. No pauses or hesitations. We get the job done in a timely manner.
What are your team's best and worst qualities in a kitchen and or in business?
Our best qualities would be that we're both great with time organization. We get everything done. We're both professional and neat and organized. Our worst qualities for this would be that she's in Pennsylvania right now and I'm in Rhode Island, so we're not together preparing for this as well as we could be, and we won't be able to do that until I'm back home in November.
What have been some of your team's struggles in life and pursuing your dreams?
I guess for me personally, I would say money. It took a lot to make myself go through with going to a really expensive college far away, because I wanted the best of the best, but I trust myself that I'll be able to pay off my loans in the end. I actually plan to sell my soul to the cruise line after I graduate, because you make mad money.
Do you have your own cake business? If yes, tell us about it. How did you get started? How long have you been in the business? Tell us a brief story about it.
When I was about 13, I started doing birthday cakes. I started with themed cupcakes, and then it merged into birthday cakes and cookies and pies, and I actually do a lot of peppermint bark and chocolate work. I started that out of my house with support from my mom and my family, and I had a lot of customers throughout my school and my mom's patients and people in my neighborhood, and they'd always come to me with all these ideas, and I'm really good at just if I see something, I can copy it in any kind of medium. So people would bring me pictures of stuff and I'd put it on a cake for them. So that was really cool, and I had a lot of support, and that got me a lot of experience, and I self-taught. A lot of the stuff I did, I taught myself at home. So it was while I was in middle school and high school.
How would you best describe your personalities? What makes your team tick?
Me and Jessica are both really fun, friendly, outgoing people. We get along with almost everyone we meet. We don't have problems with people unless they give us a reason to have a problem with us. And what would make us tick and going is we're both go-getters, and we want to impress people and wow them and do the best we can.
How would your friends and toughest critics describe you in one word? Would you agree with them?
I guess out of toughest critics, the one word that even if people have something to criticize about me, they would still agree that I'm enthusiastic, and I would agree because I'm enthusiastic about everything. I'm passionate, and I put my heart and soul into whatever I'm doing.
Tell us something that would surprise us about your team. Special talents, affiliations. Show us any talents. Dot, dot, dot.
Me personally, I am currently an active member of Delta Phi Epsilon organization sorority at Johnson & Wales University. Every once in a while, I like to start talking in a British accent, and it annoys the crap out of my stepdad. And I also like to incorporate musical songs and lyrics into conversation. Like if somebody says something like stop, I'll go hammer time, and then yeah, that's just how I am.
What does baking mean to your team? Why do you love what you do? Explain.
Me and Jessica are both very passionate about what we have to offer and add to the culinary world. And I am going to school for baking and pastry arts. It's what I love doing. I couldn't see myself doing anything else in the world. Like, if I had to go to jail for baking, I would go to jail. That's all I have to say.
What types of people / things push your buttons and why?
I hate people that are tardy. I'm always early. I grew up with to be early is to be on time is to be late, and to be late is in big trouble. So it makes me really mad when people show up late and I went out of my way to go and be there early. I also hate people that are, I mean, I don't hate them, but like I'm a really neat and clean person. If people are dirty, like clean up after yourself, wipe out the sink after you spit in it in the bathroom for my roommates, and clean your dishes. Also, like in the workplace and kitchens, like I hate a messy table. You gotta work clean, you gotta work neat and clean. If your table's not neat and clean, how can you expect your product to be neat and clean?
If you, Katie, have watched any episodes of The Next Great Baker, which cast members do you relate to most and why?
Most of the cast members are a good amount of older than me. I'm only 19, and the youngest person I saw in there was 20, which is still kind of relatable. But most of them have either dropped out of school or graduated. I'm currently still attending school, college, and I like to think of myself as my own person. I don't like to compare myself to others, so I don't want to be compared to others. I'm my own person, so I'm me.
Okay. Yo, 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 Katie! No, just kidding. How would you rate your team's skill level for the following? Beginner, intermediate, expert, in the following? Baking, construction, sculpting, decorating, and baking other pastries and desserts.
I would say that for all of those, we're at least intermediate, and for most, probably expert. We've all done, well, not all, both of us have done a little bit of everything. Like, we have experience working with all kinds of mediums and doing all kinds of different things, so I wouldn't say that we're a beginner in any of those.
How do you feel your skills are better than the previous contestants on seasons 1 through 3? How elaborate and creative are you and your designs? Any special 3D skills for sculpted cakes, pyrotechnics, and sugar work, etc.?
Okay, well, we both, I mean, obviously the older people that have a lot more experience than us, I mean, we still think we have a standing chance we have a chance up against anybody. We're gonna do our best, and we're really good at what we do. We put our hearts and souls into it. We're passionate. We're both great at sculpting. We're both great at decorating, and everything. Like, we're not gonna show you anything bad. So, just we have faith in ourselves, and we're gonna win. We're a great team.
How will your team handle the elimination challenge? Can you work well under time constraints and pressure? Please explain.
I believe we both work great under pressure. You know, if you're timed, you gotta get it done. You're gonna get it done. You're gonna do your best. And time constraints, I tend to be done early. In all my classes, I'm always the first one done. I have all A's, so And in the elimination rounds, I mean, if we're eliminated, obviously there's always going to be someone better somewhere out there. So I mean, we'll take it as it is, and we'll try our best to do better on the next thing we go out for.
Tell us about your food service industry experience, culinary school jobs, cooking classes, self-taught, etc. Do you have pastry or other baking experience besides cakes, pies, cookies, chocolates, etc.?
Okay, so before attending a school for baking pastry, I've been, in the kitchen my whole life. We always cooked family meals. We always had family over for, Christmas, holidays, Thanksgiving. And I've been baking my whole life. Like I said, I baked. I started my own business in 7th grade. And my dad's also a chef. I don't spend that much time with him, but when I do, he's always trying to teach me, so I can improve upon my skills. And I've also worked a lot in the food industry, as you saw. I've worked in catering companies, I've worked with restaurants, I've worked in pizza shops, hoagie shops, anything you name it. They put me on everything. And then when I went to school, we actually go through 15 labs that are like specific. Like last year I took Intro to Cakes, Intro to Artisan Breads, Viennoiserie, Cookies and Petit Fours, Hot and Cold, Classic French Pastry, Pies and Tarts. This year I'm taking Entremets and Petit Gâteaux, also taking plated desserts and specialty cakes, and I'm taking advanced breads and sugar work. So I got my hands on a little bit of everything. I even have some specifically culinary experience.
Okay. How will you be able to compete against other teams who might have more or less formal culinary training than you? Does schooling/training factor into this competition in your opinion? Will you be able to hang with the competition?
Honestly, I think everyone that's going on the show thinks they have what it takes to win. And it doesn't matter what experience you have, and all that matters is what you bring to the table when you're in the competition, and you do your best and you outshine everybody.
What type of kitchen behavior pisses you off when you're baking and trying to get a job done?
Like I said earlier, organization and time management is key. I hate when people are unorganized, sloppy. Do it nice or do it twice. That's one of the restaurant managers back home. He always told me that. And you just have to work clean and neat. I hate when people are in the way. I hate when people are all over the place. Don't leave your dishes in a pile. Like, clean as you go and just work neat and work fast. Get it done today.
How elaborate and creative are your designs when baking? Describe your most elaborate cakes. How many tiers? How big? Were they sculpted?
Okay, well, so far, I've never done bigger than a 2-tier cake. I actually just learned how to do it. I mean, I kind of knew how to do it before, but I never actually assembled one. But I believe I could do a 15-tier cake if I was told to do one right now, and I was given the supplies. I would do it. I would get it done. I think if anybody brought something to me, I would never tell them no. I'd always try it. I like to do things I haven't done before, and I like to kind of teach myself as I go. And I'm gonna do my best. And I don't think anything I've ever done has come out pretty bad.
What do you think will be your team's strengths and weaknesses in the competition?
Our strengths are that we're both very fast, we're organized, we're neat, we get all the jobs done. Our weaknesses, I guess, we're less experienced, but I mean, we're still going to do our best, and we're going to bring to the table all that we have to offer. Also weakness, sometimes we like to do a lot. We might put too much on ourselves, but we'll get it done. We just might tire ourselves out a little bit, but we'll still do the best that we can.
If you had to brag about the most important accomplishment in your career, what would it be?
Okay, so, I mean, I'm only 19 and I've come this far in my career. I think I have a lot of experience and I've done a lot. I was the youngest person ever hired at Johnson & Wales Terrace Restaurant, where I work back home. I was the only 17-year-old ever hired to work in the kitchen. And I think I'm pretty proud that I got accepted into the Johnson & Wales Baking and Pastry Arts program. Only 300 students internationally get accepted each year. I also was one of 15 accepted into the France internship with Alain Ducasse over in Issy-les-Joues, France.
Describe your team's competitive nature. What kind of competitor would you be on the show? Please explain.
We are both very competitive. We go all in, go hard or go home. We like it fierce. We are Philly fresh, and we're gonna do our best, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to do our best.
What will your team do to win and why? How far will you go? How far will your team go? Give examples. Look into the camera and give the message to your competition, the other teams who are trying to get a spot on this show.
Me and Jessica, we're gonna do all that it takes. We're gonna do anything to win, and I mean, we're going in this looking at it like we're gonna win. We think we're really good, and we're gonna do whatever it takes. We're gonna complete every challenge, and we're gonna go through this competition flying colors. Hashtag Philly Fresh. Don't forget the PH, already trending.
How will your team play the game?
We're gonna do whatever it takes to win. We come in prepared, we come in organized, and we may not always play by the rules, but we're gonna play to get it done.
You've seen competition shows on a lot of the shows. There are also clear types of competitors. Which one is your team and why? How will you fit into the cast?
Well, me and Jessica, we're both very competitive. I guess out of the examples you listed, we're sweethearts, we're sweet young girls, we're really nice and friendly, we get along with everybody, but we're also kind of goofy, you know. I'm actually a nerd, I love Star Wars, and I haven't mentioned that earlier. It's really funny, I have a huge Star Wars poster in my room. We're also really into sports. I don't know, we're very different. I don't think we can be put into a specific category.
How badly do you need this show? What will happen if you are not selected? How important is this opportunity and why? Elaborate. Hey.
Well, specifically for the show, I'm rearranging and changing around my academic career. I was originally supposed to go to France this spring for my internship, which was the most competitive internship my school has to offer. But in order to try out for this show, I'm switching my internship and going back home for the winter trimester so that if we do get on the show, I'm available for filming and I'm not going to fall behind in my academics because I can then take my specific academic courses in the spring. And so then I won't be a whole trimester behind. So I mean, I'm giving a lot up for this show because I think I got what it takes.
Okay. Why do you want to be on the show? Do you want the money? Want to help break into the baking and decorating world for your business, or to be famous?
Well, first off, I was absolutely honored when Jessica asked me to try out for the show with her because she thought I was that talented, and that really meant a lot. And honestly, to show the world all that myself, a 19-year-old, has to offer, I'll gain experience. I look at this show as a learning experience. I'm gonna learn so much on this show. And I'm excited, I look forward to it.
What is going to give you an edge in the competition? Why will the audience root for you?
I think we're both those sweet, fun, girl next door types, and who wouldn't want a little girl that's trying to pay her college tuition to win?
Why is your team going to win? What have you got that the others don't got?
We got Philly Fresh, something no one else has. Yeah, Philly Fresh. That's it. I don't know. Want me to tap dance? What? Jump up and get down. This is Gaby Commons. It's the Down City campus. I don't go here because I'm culinary, but I live down city because I like the city life. But actually, I kind of like the countryside too. There were no good dorms on Harborside for sophomores, so I live down city. See all the random kids playing football and stuff? Yeah, they were trying to distract me through this whole thing. But I did it because I'm awesome.
So suck it. Thug Life chose Katie.
What else should I do?
You know.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Word brew.
Special thanks to Megan Garber. I have to do a special thanks and have a picture of you. Or you can dance around in it too.
But I look like I just woke up.
Not right now. You look better now.
Really? My eyes are probably so puffy.
No. Okay. Should we check on the next one? Is it still filming? Yay! I like it. It's so cute.
We're best friends.
Forever. She's my roomie when I come back from this show. Not right now, though.